is Indra, tuning now. 702, keeping it real, let us show you how. Motivation, conversation, black inspiration, thumping Indra, keeping it true. It's Vegas first TNZ, all just for you. Talk stay true, there's always something new. Zinja and Thump, watch how we move. Vegas finest, we hold the throne. Thumping Zinja, we set the tone. Welcome to the show, we in our zone. Welcome to the show, we in our zone.
Yeah. Yes, indeed. That was my sound effect.
That was awesome.
That was my sound effect for, I don't know why. I just needed a sound effect there.
Because you do. It's
I'm
fun.
so excited. I'm so excited because not only is it Monday, it's a Monday that we're back together again.
We are back live.
Back together again.
Just
back
singing
together.
stuff.
Back together again. Back together. Okay, let me stop. All right. And you was right along with me. I love
Take
it.
it to the bridge.
Welcome for another episode of TNZ Live 702. And as always,
Hello.
Vegas first. I am yours truly, DJ Thump. And of course, my host with the most. That's so old. That is so old. The host with the most.
I do have a lot. I don't know about the most, but I'm blessed.
You are a lot.
I am abundant.
You're abundantly blessed.
Amen and hallelujah.
Zinja Dunn in the building.
Hello.
With me as well. Well, start off by first saying hello, and I hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful Monday on purpose.
Yes.
We are so glad that you tuned in. So many other places that you could be, but you chose to be right here with TNZ. I didn't even mean to make that rhyme. And
You
it
did not. You're a poet, and you know it.
Oh,
He knows it.
a lot of things happen through the week.
Yes.
We lost an iconic. I grew up on this guy.
We all did.
Oh man, and Malcolm Jamal Warner.
Yeah, that was hard. I felt like I lost a family member.
Yeah,
like
I was actually looking for a Gordon Gartrell shirt, but unfortunately they're not in the big and tall sizes. So
right.
Yeah.
But yeah, you just don't. I know it's cliche and people say it all the time. You don't know. Like I don't think he woke up that morning and was like, "We're good."
Yeah.
So it just brings to mind. It's what my inspirational moment is about. Just checking on folks, making sure that people who love you and you love know it. And
like even the people that you love but you can't stand, because there's a lot of them. And fortunately or unfortunately, sometimes it's the same blood going through your vein.
Right.
And you have to just say, God, I need you to give me the strength to, one, forgive, and two, just to make that call, because what no one likes is to look over someone. They say, it's good to see you. I say it's better to be seen than viewed.
Yeah.
Is nothing worse for me to, having some words that did not connect while that person is still living. So
unfinished business.
Yeah, make that happen. Make that happen. Yeah. So the energy is here. I'm feeling great.
It is.
And we're gonna go right on because we have a great show lined up. I'm excited about today. We got some mental health. I want to say assistance.
Yes.
Is that a better word?
No, it's a great word. Just because we always talk about what's going on, but I don't know if we really deal with what's going on, both collectively and in our individual selves, our families. So we're going to talk about that, and we're going to have a guest on who specializes in really looking at the things that are happening all around us and how we process it.
Yeah, what's very unique about what we do as on-air personalities, as entertainers, we often have to put that mask on because our job is to entertain and to give you that positive light.
Wow. Yeah.
And when do we ever get that light shined on us?
It's what's interesting
when we need it.
And it's also, I feel like I felt like I've always been responsible to be as transparent as possible.
Yeah.
Even though we put on a mask.
Mm-hmm.
But to take that mask off and relate to people, because I still feel like we are so high tech, low touch.
Yeah.
I still feel like since COVID and some other things, just the way that our community moves has changed.
Yeah.
So just being aware of those things. It's also what the move from radio and other things to podcasts. People want to see the real deal.
Yeah. For the young lady that saw me in Walmart, she said she's promised she's going to watch the podcast.
Okay.
First of all, let me tell you this quick story before we get into this inspirational moment. I'm in Walmart and I'm speaking to a guy that was in front of me. We go back and we're just talking. And the lady goes, say something else. And she's pointing at me like, ma'am, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's aggressive.
That was
it happens all the time. It's aggressive. Are you saying on the radio? I'm not.
She goes,
I'm no longer
she goes,
on.
Say something else. And I'm like, oh, did I say something to offend you? She goes, no, you're DJ Thump. And I was like, nah, I get that a lot.
No, you did.
I did. I said, I get that a lot. I'm gonna sound like this guy.
That's good.
And then the guy I was talking to, he's like, all right, Thump, I'll holler at you.
Yeah.
Bro. But
he did not play along.
Yes. So shout out to her. I told her I was gonna give her a shout out.
Okay. Did
please.
You get her name?
I did. But it was one of them names.
It was the name. Well, whoever you were.
It was one of them names.
That lovingly
and I wrote it down.
DJ Thump at the Walmart.
It was a 4-syllable name.
Ooh. Mama say, mama say, mama.
I will not.
But
I will not.
In the most kind way.
But I do. I want to thank you.
Yes.
I appreciate you.
And it was him.
Yeah, it was me. She's like, I don't know it was you. I just saw you at the concert. Well, man, why did you ask me? Was it me?
That's when it's interesting. When it's like, I don't know if they mean aggression, but there's this whole, do you know who you? Yeah, I do. When I woke up this morning, I was her.
The same person and I went to sleep.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, there it is. Well, without any further ado, let's get into one of my favorite segments of our show. We call this the Zinspirational Moment. And are you ready, Zinja?
I'm ready.
Let's go. Breathe in through your nose.
Out to the mouth. Deep breath.
You sound like you got a lot of interruption.
I am getting past some sinus issues. Thank you for pointing it out. And we're back Zen.
Let's go.
So as we take a moment, take a deep breath. Today's inspirational moment is about checking on federal government and things that are happening. They're interesting how you're stressing. So I work times a week, but it got like 4 days, and I was back to my girl. It's just too much. I was like, I don't want to interrupt that, but I do want to. Cocktail. Do I need to come over and we can glass? I heard you. I also have a lot of friends in hospitality. So because of the strain on tourism,
yes,
a lot of people are losing jobs. A lot of people are being promoted. So there's an energy of us needing to come together and care for each other. So if you have a slight thought about it, if you're like, I haven't spoken to so-and-so, or reach out to your people, tell them you love them. Or the other side of it, if you are going through any of this in association with those specifics, but any other stress, I urge you to speak to somebody. It doesn't necessarily have to be a pastor or a therapist, but at least let the people know around you know this is heavy. I'm going through some things. And make sure you know that there are tools and outlets for you as well. So that's today's inspirational moment. Check even the strong ones, and be lovingly aggressive with it. because we are going through it as a community.
It's an inspirational moment.
Yes.
I think I'm too old to go clock it, but I just did. So
You did. Commit.
Yeah.
It happened.
I don't have
It happened.
to rewind.
Can't unsee it.
Yeah, there it is. There it is. So, without any further ado, we're gonna move on. Because first of all, thank you for this inspirational moment. I definitely needed that. I did. With the career that I'm currently, with mental health, being a mental health technician, a recreational therapist for youth.
Yes.
It's hard.
Oh.
It's hard. And I said, okay, I'm gonna let her have this inspirational moment because that's hers, but I have to add this on because it affects me.
Okay.
And I had to reach in and be like, okay, you know what? It's okay that sometimes things are not okay.
It is.
It's okay to just say, you know what? I'm not okay right now. And I'm
Yep.
okay right now that things are not okay because the Bible says,
Right.
yea, that I walk through the valley of the shadow of death. The key word is walk through.
Yeah. Doors
of the church are now open.
That part.
Yes,
and
it is.
It's okay to not be okay. And all I'm saying is share that with somebody.
Absolutely.
That's all I'm saying.
You know what time
Thank
it
you
is?
for sharing it with me.
Oh, no, thank you.
Yeah.
We needed that.
Yeah.
I definitely did. You know what time it is now, right? It's time.
Oh, I'm excited.
It's time.
Sir.
I see it. It's time to get off the bench with DJ Thump. Off the bench with DJ Thump. As you can see, we both are rocking the Aces jersey. It wasn't on purpose. Actually, I copied because I saw her earlier. I did pull out my Aces jersey. You know what I mean? I'm going to do that.
I went to my first game this season.
You did.
I'm hyped. I'm going to a Dutch game on the August 2nd or 3rd. I'm going to that game. And then the Soror, City Down Road. We're excited.
Well, let's do this. Let's talk about our Aces since we're here. Big shout out to our Las Vegas Aces. They broke a 2-game losing streak, beating the Dallas Wings 106-80. Did y'all even paint the ladies? Did you even paint them? 106-80. Jackie Young scored 24 points. Jewel Lloyd. Can we give it up for Jewel Lloyd? First time in the game. Yes, had a strong game off the bench in the Las Vegas Aces beat the Dallas Wings. They rested their star Paige Euchers. I'm going to say that's the last name. So I'm going to say Paige B. Yeah, on Sunday. Well, Lloyd came off the bench for the first time in her first season with the Aces to score 20 points. Kirsten Bell replaced her and scored a career high of 19. The duo combined for 7 3-pointers as the Las Vegas Aces hit a season high 15 with 5 from young Asia. I love you. Asia Wilson scored 14 points, 10 rebounds, and 7 assists for the Vegas Aces. 13, which snapped a 2-game losing skid. Shots out. They are balling. They're back.
Game with them against Atlanta.
Okay.
So we beat up. Hey,
I'm excited. I'm excited that you're excited about sports. I mean, even though I know you are a former athlete, shout out to UNLV softball team. Yes. How many home runs have you hit in your career? Do you know?
Since I was 9?
Well, UNLV. We're not gonna go back to the little league.
Go back.
That was 9.
I didn't hit 8. I was batter and runner.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
I had to hit it down and hard to get my big.
The football was my sport, obviously.
Okay.
Played college and my pro. Football was definitely my sport.
Right.
Tried baseball because I could throw. But being a lefty, kind of a righty, kind of hurt me.
Okay.
Because I have to wear my glove on the right hand.
Right.
I'm a left-handed, but I threw with my right hand. So I had to catch the ball, get the glove off,
Okay.
then throw the ball.
Just take the glove off.
Coach told me, come here. When the coach tells you, come here,
Time.
tells you take your hat off,
Come here.
take your hat off. Anyway, that's off the bench.
That's a great story.
It is.
Because I can picture it.
I thought I was doing something.
No, sir.
Take the glove off.
No.
You, okay.
I appreciate the ingenuity to do so, but no, sir. You have other talents.
I do, I
Yes.
do, and yeah, that's definitely baseball was not one of them. Especially when they put me in the outfield, and pop flies way. I just couldn't judge those very well,
Okay.
so I would on purpose fall and
Oh,
act like I was running forward. And
yeah, I would have been mad
yeah,
at you.
yeah.
Glad we
So
did not
baseball is
play
definitely not my
together.
sport. I'm a musician.
You are
I'm a musician.
an
I love
amazing.
I love my music. I'm a DJ,
You are
and
one of the best.
I'm a singer.
Mm, we
I,
were almost there. We were in a truthful and loving place, right?
we were almost there.
He's an
I just thought,
amazing
I just,
DJ and music. I gave you that because those things are true.
I just
and
thought you was gonna
factual.
keep on cheering.
Say
And an
what?
amazing singer.
I mean, he's going
Uh,
to carry a tune.
but we
amazing?
we do have an amazing singer that we're
We
gonna bring on the
do.
show.
We do.
We do. I can't wait to bring her
Amazing
on.
local jazz talent.
Yes, she is amazing. But before we bring her on, I want to, especially since the energy is so high off of your inspirational moment, we have the plum pleasing pleasure of
Say
I don't
that
know.
fast 5 times.
I don't even know why.
Plum
Can you please a
pleasing
plum? I'm just asking for a friend. Can you please a plum?
I
The
don't
plum
know,
pleasing
but
pleasure.
now I'm hungry. Plums are delicious.
Black folks, we just say anything. People have died that never died before. And you just say, amen. But
I
what?
just wanted some hyperbole.
The plum pleasing pleasure.
It's too much.
All right. Well,
And we're back.
yeah, we're never back. We're always gone. We're always gone. I want to take a moment, and I want you to take a moment. Please feel free to comment. Big. Oh, we have gone our
Hey,
comments.
Sonia.
Sonia is in the building. What's up, girl? Representing. She is okay. Sonia, you're gonna say hi.
Hey.
She said yes. My favorite.
Yes.
She knows favorite
Because
DJ.
Stump is your DJ's favorite DJ. I'm gonna say it.
Sonia, am I your favorite DJ?
And Sonia's favorite.
There
DJ.
it is. Yes, my
Period.
favorite DJ. There it is, right there.
The kids say, "Eat it."
Can we just go to the interview?
Sure.
We had the pleasure of interviewing this young lady earlier today, and I really need you to get your pen and a pad out. Take some notes. This was very enlightening. It was so enlightening that the interview, even after the interview, I'm like, ladies,
Kept talking. That's good stuff.
yeah. So without any further ado, let's bring up my girl, Miss Lynne Jasames.
Also, my books reflect how processing trauma due to life experiences and being aware of your values and beliefs can help you create changes in your life to help you succeed. So that's one of the biggest things. I also host and facilitate what's called a Women's Purpose and Processing event, where every year women come together and we process like relevant topics that's heartfelt, that's true to what women experience, what we go through, and we all can relate to. And every woman participates in the Women Purpose and Processing. Like, you don't come and just sit and watch and listen. It's designed every year. The agenda has changed. The platform has changed. Because when God gave me the vision, I got the vision laid all the way out to 2027. So I do that. And the next one will be held December 20th at the Spring Preserve. So that's on a Saturday in December. So we also got that going on. But we want to empower, educate, and really encourage people that they can beat the odds no matter what their circumstances are, no matter what they've been through. It's important that you can understand no matter what your experience, especially we talk about trauma a lot, that you can manage it, you can control it, and you can live a good, healthy, successful life, even with when you come from a lot of trauma, a lot of tragedy, a lot of hurt, a lot of pain. We facing a lot of betrayal because people are not loyal like they used to be. You know, social media have people thinking they got other options and the grass is greener when it's not. So we living through times like that. So we just want to be able to demonstrate that if you look at a person like my life, you look at my professional experience, my educational experience, and my professional experience. I have lived through it. I have walked the walk, talked the talk. I've worked with the county for 29 years, and all I've dealt with abuse, neglect, trauma, Working with children who suffer from a lot of grief, loss, and trauma. So that's just my life, coupled with my own personal experience of being a teen mom, going through foster care myself. So I have lived a life that reflects a lot of trauma, but I don't walk in that, right? I've been able to overcome it. I have a great life. I love my life. I'm so blessed. So what other way to be is to share that with other people, encourage other people, empower other people. That no matter what you've been through, there's success on the other side of that. And that's what I like to share. Yeah. And I don't
That's
think people
amazing.
know.
Go ahead.
Thank you. So my bachelor's degree is in sociology. Then I have an MBA degree, but I have a lot of certificates in trauma. I'm a certified trauma specialist. So I do have a lot of degrees and stuff like that to reflect on what I do. I just don't really talk about it. So
Wow.
like I'm an expert in trauma, so for so many reasons.
This is what's interesting and how I know God works in very interesting ways. I just started a new job and essentially a new career.
Okay.
And I work with a health center that
Okay.
offers alternatives to heavy medication in ways of depression, PTSD,
Okay.
TMS therapy, ketamine therapy. So I just think it's interesting that we're having this conversation when I
Yeah.
have recently been immersed in this field, and
Okay.
also just understanding the traumas that I'm very open about the trauma I suffered as sexually abused from the ages of 8 to 16
Mhm.
within my family. I worked with the Rape Crisis Center, now Signs of Hope, for years to again be the example that on the other side of it. And
Yes.
it's not that you ever stop dealing,
Right.
because the retriggering of the world, I will say, not to
But
use, I hate
that's
that
the
word
big thing.
triggered, but
But I
there's
think
so much going on. And
yeah,
it's just like you said, if it's not properly processed,
that's
so
key,
if
right?
I'm tuning in and I'm going, oh my God, like this is exactly what I need, where do
Yeah.
I start in the processing?
Well, see, the biggest thing is I've learned from experience. I did trauma sensitive care, like physically trained it for over 5 years. We're doing more recruitment right now. But
Yeah.
people even understand what trauma is. If you're sitting and you're talking to somebody and you say, well, let's share a traumatic event. And the person look at you and say, well, I ain't never experienced no trauma. So then I come back to that person after I've talked to several other people in the training. And I say, well, you think you've experienced anything? She was like, no. But she said, I had a best friend that blew his head off. And in that moment, she started crying, just broke down crying. And then after the training, when I was able to process with her, she didn't even realize how that moment has navigated her whole life, have driven how she's conducted herself, how she's been in relationships her whole life. And she didn't identify it as being trauma. We've had a lot of traumatic experiences, and the biggest thing I teach people is you cannot minimize somebody else's, right? We'll
Yeah.
look at what we've been through, we minimize ours, and we be like, oh my God, I didn't experience that. But listen, it impacts us all different.
Yeah.
Once we're aware of it, and I like to go into, you can't open people up about trauma without giving them coping skills, because coping skills is
Mm.
huge.
Yeah.
Coping, when people will be like, well, how did you get over that? And how did you handle that? And oh my God, one is my coping skills. And then I'm a spiritual person. So I lean to my belief system a lot. And I would say God, and I believe in Jesus. I would immediately say that. And when you're talking to somebody who not, Jesus gives us hope, you know? And so when we can tap into those resources and the things that gives us hope and feeds and nourishes our soul, not just what we see on the outside, it makes a difference. People don't even know what coping skills are sometimes, and you think people know, but my training and being able to work with people has helped me really see that it's a need. When you
And
grew
this
up, go ahead, I'm sorry.
this is what's interesting about coping skills. A lot of people are doing very unhealthy coping skills.
Oh, I'll talk about that. That's a huge, and I got a project that's getting ready to come out that's going to list
Yes.
a lot of unhealthy and healthy coping skills, because people like nail biting is a coping skill. People never relate it, but it is. It's a part of coping. You
Yeah.
usually bite your nails when you're having a sense of anxiety, you feeling some type of way. You know something going on, so your immediate go-to is to put your fingers in your mouth. It's
Mm.
coping.
Wow.
Yeah. So them the things I really want people to learn, identify and understand and recognize, recognizing how your trauma and things that you've experienced have impacted how you've navigated through life since those incidents, right? So it's important that we see those things because if we don't, when I do a leadership training on trauma, which people be like, what is that? And when I did it for the military, most of the guys afterwards talking to them individually, they was like, I thought I had heard everything about leadership. I was in the military for 25 years and that's all they talked about. But they said I delivered a different perspective because if we don't understand how our life and our experiences have impacted us, it affects how we work with other people. I tell the janitor when I do those training, your role is just as important as the CEO. Because if I come to you looking for something and I need something, you treat me like I'm nothing, you're going to impact the next thing I do in the environment that I'm in. But if I come into a space and everybody treats me like I'm important, I matter, my needs being met, I'm being looked at as like, you ask people, are you okay? You'll be surprised how many people appreciate that question. Because how often are we asking people, are they okay? Or do they need something? Especially strong people. We don't.
Come up here
That's
dancing.
funny. That's funny. I was raising my hand to ask that question because a lot of times, and I'm gonna say we, because there is a lot of
Mhm.
trauma that I have faced in my life and continually. When people say life is life, and um, I think that we are accepting. I'm kind of stop saying life is life, and because we kind of start accepting the traumas
Mhm.
that have generally, and individually affected us. But
Mhm.
if you could just simplify it, um, like once you recognize your trauma, you recognize how you feel. Like, what are the first steps in trying to heal on that role of you know
So, like with the young lady, how we quickly identified is impacted her whole life because the first thing I said is, what did you do right after that experience? And the minute she started telling me what she started doing, it started telling her how it was affecting her. It started telling her how it affects your behavior, how it affects how you think and feel. So you immediately got to go into, okay, when it happened, what did I do? How did I handle it? Because that tells you everything you mostly need to know about what's next to come, right? So if I say, oh my God, I got beat down, well, what did you do? Well, first of all, I ain't been in a relationship in 10 years. So now you have the fear factor of relationships. But you didn't think it, you just think you convinced yourself that you just didn't want one. You didn't think that it was associated with, I was in a domestic violence situation, so it made me fearful of getting into a new relationship or trusting, which led into if I did speak to somebody, I probably did a lot of sabotaging, or the minute they did something that I associated with that, I ran, but that may not have been that. So you gotta processing. That's why I'm huge on processing too. So you gotta process like, how did I handle it? What did I do? How did I make me feel? And are those feelings relevant to me today? How am I navigating that space today? What am I doing? What am I looking to? Right? Did I start new behavior patterns after that? Or did they change? Because people don't look at it from that perspective. They just say, well, something happened and I'm cool. Okay.
Wow.
yeah.
Did I
Well,
answer
wow,
the
this
question?
is
That was
you
good.
did, you did,
Oh,
and it's really
okay.
for me. What I got out of that is first acknowledge where the problem exists or where the
Mm-hmm.
trauma and how you dealt with it. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, man, we could be with you like all year. I mean, every week. I mean, it's so much. But
Want me
how
to? We
one,
can come
how
back
can
and do
folks?
little pieces. We can come
And I
back and
think
do
we
this
need to
now.
do that only because, and you and let me know how you feel about this. And I know Thump's about to wrap up because we've got to go. But I think about the larger traumas that we've been with collectively,
Yes.
like
Yes.
COVID, when everybody was shut in. Like I
Mm-hmm.
still think people were not really dealing with whatever traumas that happened, whether it was deaths in the family, whether it was, the trauma of having to be inside and feeling scared and stressed for that
Mm-hmm.
long. The trauma of deciding whether to take the shot or not, the trauma of if the election went the way you thought it was supposed to, and whoever's in office is causing you daily trauma.
And let's not forget, I talk about energy is real, right?
Yeah.
When we talk about, God being real, and I share with people, well, you can't see the wind, but it affects you. So
Wow.
energy is the same thing. So even we're talking about what's going on with our people, our Hispanic people, our African American people, and how we're being almost trying to be canceled out, right? We don't even own that, but energy from that is real. The energy that it took our ancestors to stand up for changes and equality, and people are like feeling like it don't affect them. Energy is real and it is affecting us. And some people is silently being affected because they don't feel like they can do anything or they don't know what to do. So then they tend to be quiet. But we feeling it. We feeling it. And I like to acknowledge how energy is so important, that we acknowledge the energy of things that's happening as well in this world. Because that's what's filtered through. That's what's keeping my eyes open at night. That's what's making us feel like, uncertainty. But when you spiritual and you believe in God, you have the hope piece, so it feels different to you as well. You can manage it better. But imagine
Woo.
people who don't have that, then their ability to manage and cope looks different.
The
So
doors of the church are now open. The doors of the
I
church
do
are
want to
now
mention
open.
two
Is there one?
things before we get
Might
out.
there be one?
I just want to say thank you, but I do want to mention we're having two information sessions coming up, and I know I'm not here in that role, but I want to our community know that one, we're doing an information session over at Melvin Ennis, which is going to be July 26th on a Tuesday at 6 p.m. The second one is going to be at Nehemiah Ministries, July 31st, which is a Sunday at 2 o'clock. So people can get educated, get well informed, and we can answer any questions. And we also do free fingerprinting at our information session. So I do want to say that because I'll be there. I'll
You
be
said
there.
Melvin Ennis Rec Center. What day is that going to be?
July 26th on a Tuesday at 6 p.m.
July July 26th?
I mean, I'm sorry. Ooh,
August.
August 26th. Ooh,
I want to say we missed it.
oh, I'm so sorry. August 26th. See, it's my birthday coming up, so
That's where the focus is.
I ain't
Amen.
trying to jump into August too quick because when I jump in there, it's going down.
And what time? Because there's somebody saying right now they're trying to get their pen. They're trying
At
to say what,
6 p.m.
at
So
6
August
p.m.
26th, and then August 31st on a Sunday at 2 p.m. at Nehemiah. Hmm.
Okay.
Well,
Yeah.
let's share this with the people first. We'll share this. Um, Melvis Ennis Rec Center. That's August 26th. Hey, you know what's really amazing is we don't really even have to put the address up. It's Googleable. You just put
Yeah,
in Melvin Ennis Rec Center,
yeah,
and guess what? You can hit shit. You can hit directions, and it'll take you right there. We ain't got to be doing all this extra.
yes.
And then also go ahead and email us those details, because what we'll do is at the end of the shows leading up, we will make sure that we mention it again so
Oh, I
that we can
appreciate
have
that. Thank
people,
you.
because people are looking for resources. So it's just so valuable that you have some opportunities coming up for people to really show up.
We're definitely
And
trying to educate people
yeah,
about the care more too, because people have a lack of knowledge that we finding out, and people are taking other people and experiences, and it's kind of making them turn away. But those are not the real. You hear about what people don't like more than you hear about the good and what people like. And I've been with the county for 29 years, so I know it's more good out there than what you hear, as opposed to what people don't like about foster care. It's way more good, and that's
wow.
what we want to really put out there. It's way more
We
good.
haven't even tapped into the foster care stuff. We're gonna have to definitely bring you back, Miss Lynn, because
Because I got my
a lot
personal
of vital.
experience.
I told you in the beginning of this, there are so many roads to get to to get to the
Mhm.
destination. So many. She has so many gifts, and I just love the fact that you are utilizing them. God is pleased. We are pleased. I am
Oh, thank
honored
you.
on behalf of myself and Zinja. We are honored to have you on the show, and good luck with all you do. Before we go, how can folks find you? What's your socials?
I'll just make it easier. If you go to LynneJasames.com, LYNNEJASAMES, LynneJasames.com, because all my social media handles and everything is on my website. So just go to my website. Yeah.
That sounds good to me.
I
Ms.
appreciate
Lynn, thank you
you.
so much. I know
It's
your
been
time is
fun.
limited and great time spent. Great time spent.
Well,
Zinja,
thank you.
So much amazing
I'll
information.
be
We're
back.
definitely going to have you
I'll be
back.
back.
Yes, you will.
All right.
Absolutely. Thank
Have
you.
a good day.
ah, she's amazing. She is certainly amazing. A lot of great information, man.
Yes.
A lot of great. I can't wait to actually have her on the show for part 2. A lot of folks. Thank you for everyone, all the comments, and thank you so very much. And that's what the show is about. It's about edutaining. Like we're great at entertaining.
Mm-hmm.
We're great at entertaining. I can sing, and
okay, I didn't need you to. It's fine.
I can sing.
You have dreams and aspirations.
Okay. Well,
and as your friend, I'm going to support the ones that make the most sense.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So, speaking of singing, because I'm just going to slide to someone that I know that can sing.
That part.
It's very interesting how we met. I was, of course, I was DJing Moonlight Melodies, mixing jazz,
yes,
neo soul, R&B, and that's one of my coping skills.
Okay.
And a really good friend of mine, Keith Tate, he's a phenomenal artist. The guy can draw, sketch.
Okay.
I don't know if you want to say he's a phenomenal guy. As a matter of fact, we're going to be in his calendar next year. We'll tell you more. A little bit more about that.
Give me a little about that.
And he, my schedule is crazy busy. His is crazy busy. And he texts me, he goes, "What time are you going to the station? I want to meet you there. I got some things I want to show you." I'm like, okay. So while I'm mixing, we're talking. And I got into a zone, I got into a zone. And he knew, I heard him talking. He was on the phone with someone.
Right.
And we were getting ready to go into our commercial break, our stop set. And he says, "When you get a chance, I want you to say hello to someone." And I was like, okay. So he gave me the phone and said hello. And I don't get this a lot. I don't.
Okay.
But from the very first sound of her voice,
yes.
I loved her energy.
Okay.
I loved her energy. It was unmatching. Can I say that? Like,
sure.
It just.
If our president can make up words, you can. It's fine.
Okay, all right, but it was her energy was
unmatched,
unmatching. Yeah, but it was wonderful, and and I actually pushed someone next week.
We did. We made some changes.
I made some changes. I said no, and I didn't even hear her music yet.
Oh, so you didn't tell me that.
I didn't even hear her music
you'd heard
yet.
The music. Okay.
I didn't hear the music until today.
Okay.
Today.
Yeah. What you sent me was beautiful.
And I kind of pushed the person, and I'm not gonna say push, they probably watch it like, oh, that's why I'm next week. But we made some adjustments.
We made room.
Yeah, because it was only fitting, especially for how this show was going. We're talking about being in your own space and being able to
coping skills to get through
and
life as aggressive and lifing as it is.
When I heard the first track that she sent, I immediately forwarded to you.
Yes.
Immediately.
Yes.
And I was like, oh my gosh, she's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Amazing.
And she's local.
Right here in Vegas.
Right
Why?
In Las Vegas.
Why? I can't wait to bring her up because I need to know why I have not met this queen, why we have not went to see her perform, why. So
we will now because we know.
Yes, let me do a formal introduction. Singer, songwriter Indra Jones hails from Oakland, California, where she was born and raised. Singing in the church, she discovered music at an early age, playing piano, trying to follow her big sister and singing in the church choir, as well as various gospel groups around the Bay Area. Well, performing for over 15 years, Indra has entertained audience throughout the Northern and Southern California areas, performing for several Bay Area bands, singing a variety of styles. She also spent several years as a background vocalist for legendary singers, which we just had him on, Mr. Lenny Williams.
Oh, wow.
Really?
Her voice can be heard on several house music releases, including Think Twice, featuring Charles McNeil on saxophone, and The Lovely Day Project with David Harness and Frankie Boise. Am I saying that right? Boise, yes.
Yeah.
Indra has been in Las Vegas since 2017 and is not a one, but a two-time Las Vegas Black Music Awards nominee for Best Jazz Female Vocalist. Latest released is Easy. She has more music coming soon. Ladies and gentlemen, yes, you see her, the beautiful Indra Jones. Hello,
Wow. Hi. Hi, nice to be
How are
here.
you?
Thank you.
Welcome.
I'm great. Do you hear me okay?
I hear you fine. Yes.
Okay, that's wonderful,
Yes.
wonderful. Yeah, I'm just glad to be here. Thank you so much. I hope no one tries to come and just knock me out in the middle of the street because I bumped them, but it's like,
I'm trying to
okay.
find the right pickers here. I'm
Gonna need
meddling.
you. Yes, you are.
I'm meddling. Don't give me no buttons to push.
I got this.
All right.
Okay.
You're good.
Thank you. Thank you. Perfect. Indra, am I
Yes,
saying your name right? Indra?
yes, Indra Jones.
Yeah, I'm good when people tell me right at the moment, and then 5 minutes later, I'm
Right.
like, how did I pronounce? Because I gave her a shout out last night
Right.
Good job.
on the
Well,
air,
on the air.
Right.
and I have to say, you are phenomenal. You are. Why haven't we met? Why haven't we met this queen?
That's a great.
That is a good question. I have a lot of interests. So I spend a lot of time in the Bay Area and have some family things going on at times. So I haven't been as consistent as I want to be in performing out in Las Vegas, but I'm back on the scene and I'm hoping to get out there a little more. I was just at Maxon about a month ago.
Oh, yes.
So at Maxon Jazz, that was about my third time there. So just trying to get out there more. Just got to get out more.
Well, well, after hearing your music, I am 1,000% behind you.
Thank you. I
I love.
appreciate that. Thank you so much.
Here's the thing, and I said this earlier. I am a musician. I play 5 instruments fluently.
Yes.
6 I can meddle. I can kind of mess with, but I play 5 fluently. I've been in music is definitely my coping skill. Growing up, my mom kept me balanced. In order to play football, I had to take piano lessons.
Oh, nice.
In order to play basketball, I had to go to charm school.
Okay.
I'm like, I don't understand it, but I'm
Charm
so
school.
appreciative of that now.
Yes.
But so saying that is when I hear real music.
Yes.
Real music. It just feels really good, and it felt good to receive that from you, Queen. We're gonna play one of my favorites that you sent me in a minute, but
Okay.
I need to know some things about you. What inspired you, other than I know you said your sister in gospel, but what was the inspiration really for singing?
It just came really easily, and you're in church, you sing all the time. So I went to a church that had a lot of great singers and a lot of people that I looked up to. And I'm from Oakland, so I was right there with Walter Hawkins, Edwin Hawkins, Tremaine Hawkins, Daryl Cole. That's how I grew up listening
Yeah,
to
the
them.
Hawkins, the Hawkins family. Yeah.
Yeah, the Hawkins. That was what it was about. Just, you see them at the mall and, you know them walking around the lake. So, but there were a lot of local events when I was young that my mom would take my brother and sister and I to, and they were there and I mean, I don't know how much more inspiration could get. The Bay Area had a wonderful music scene, period. Church, outside of the church, just all over the Bay, Sly Stone and Confunction of Vallejo and all the greats, Pointer Sisters out of Oakland. I mean, they were a real inspiration to me. So it was just more, hey, I have all this around me. It's hard not to absorb it. And fortunately, I was blessed with the gift to just, absorb it and try to build it, cultivate it myself.
I'm sorry, I just laughed because
We laughed at the cameraman
at
who
our
walked in
producer.
front
just
of,
cut.
He was right in front of the camera.
in front of the
He
camera.
forgot that camera was on.
And then
I was like, what?
that was awesome.
You gotta
And
love
we're
it.
back.
And we're back again.
So you talked about performing a lot in Oakland and so forth.
Yes.
So what's happening here? Why now? Because you said you're back focusing on music for you. Has anything changed? What brings you back?
What brings me back is, well, I said I had some personal things going on with my family.
Okay.
So I was back and forth between here and California a lot. So I wanted to take a break. But really, going back to when I moved to Vegas in 2017, it was really more to focus on writing my own music and recording. The previous years in the Bay, I was doing so much performing and singing and doing things for other people. I couldn't focus on what I wanted to do. So part of the reason to move it to Vegas was to kind of, reset and kind of get some inspiration from the lights on the strip, I guess. I don't know.
I love that.
But it helped me to focus, and I've written a lot. It's just a matter of just getting it out there. I do work, so sometimes it's hard to just focus on creating, but I'm right now I'm a lot more focused.
You consider yourself a jazz vocalist?
Well, I can sing jazz type songs. And actually, since I've been out in Vegas, I focused more on expanding my jazz repertoire. So I would consider myself a jazz vocalist now, but I've sung all kinds of music, all styles.
She had
gospel, R&B, soul, country.
House.
Oh yeah. It's just singing. I just sing.
Well, I was like, wait a minute, Indra.
But also, like, I love the fact that life is life, but you can't get away from the creative purpose, light that your creative soul brings to you. So that's what I hear.
So she did a cover of one of my favorite songs.
Yes.
Definitely in my top. I'm gonna say top 20 because you say multiple genres of music. So I'm gonna say in my top 20
as a musician.
And I the first song that I heard, I was like, no, she's not gonna do this song. No, she's not.
Yes, she did.
No, she's not.
Talking mess, and then your voice cut through, and then he was like, wow.
She started off acapulco.
Yes.
She did it acapella. She started off acapella.
Yes.
Yeah. So listen, I'm a hush.
Okay.
You're welcome. I'm gonna
remind you. You're gonna hush when you try to start singing with her.
No.
Remind you.
I don't want to blow her out the water like that.
All right.
Have mercy on me. Spare me, please.
She don't think I can sing. Indra, I'm gonna sing in a little bit.
I want to hear it.
You can carry it for it. We have amazing, experienced artists. That's who we're here to hear.
That's why I'm not gonna sing right now because she's an amazing, experienced artist. Well, so
you remember.
I'm going to play the song that made the hair on my neck stand up, and I hope it does for you. How you feeling? How you feeling, Indra?
I'm feeling good.
Indra, how you feeling?
Good.
Birds flying high, you know how I feel. Sun in the sky, you know how I feel. Breeze drifting on by, you know how I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me. And I'm feeling good. Fish in the sea, you know how I feel. River running free, you know how I feel. Blossom on the tree, you know how I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me. I'm feeling good. Yeah. Dragonfly out in the sun, you know what I mean, don't you know? Butterflies all having fun, you know what I mean? Sleep in peace when day is done, that's exactly what I mean. And this old world is a new world and a bold world for me.
Indra Jones. Feeling good. Looking good. Look at that.
Thank
Look at all that energy right there. I just
Thank you.
and
I have to give a shout out to the people who worked with me on that recording. That's Uli Geisendorfer on piano, um, Andrea D'Angelo on drums, Steve Flora on bass, and Charles McNeil on saxophone.
wait, D'Angelo. I know D'Angelo.
Andrea D'Angelo.
Yeah. I think I know him.
He plays for Patrick. I forget his last name. Sorry, Hogan. Patrick Hogan.
You know the musician circle is small here.
Yes.
In Vegas, it's small. I'm almost positive. I know.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, you probably know everybody.
Who are some of your inspirations? Because that, you know, when you hear songs, unfortunately, the first thing we say is, "Wow, she sounds like," or "He sounds like," but I couldn't put my finger on anyone that she sounds like.
No.
Anyone like you sound like Indra, but who are some of your inspirations?
Shaka Khan, Ella Fitzgerald, people that I sound nothing like, really. Belters like Patti LaBelle, Gladys Knight, people that everybody loves.
I can see all of them roll. I can see all of them roll. I see the Gladys Knight in you. I can see the Shaka Khan hair. I can see, I can see all of them rolled up in you. I see it.
Yeah, and some Frankie Beverly. I love Frankie. So.
Oh man, may he rest in peace. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So, where do you think in 5 years you will be with your music?
Hopefully, in 5 years, I will have had at least 2 more or 3 more projects out.
Okay.
But I'd like to do it full time. But I just am not there yet. Sometimes it's hard for me to give up the day job. Because I have a calling there too.
If you don't mind me asking, what type of work do you do?
Okay, you don't. I'm in IT consulting.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So I help organizations when they want to switch their technology systems. Fun stuff.
So back to the music.
Yeah.
You have a song. It's called "A Song for D."
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about that. Who is D? Is it a personal song here?
It's a personal song. I came up with the name of the song really because I wanted to have something just different. But I was inspired by a friend who was making it easy for me to be with him. So it's very personal.
That's a very nice way to
making it easy for me to be with him.
Yeah, okay. For some reason, well, if I can go a little bit into it, I was trying to date, and it was not very easy to date. It seemed like
no.
Really? But it would seem like even though sometimes, you make plans and then something would fall through, or, just kept happening. And then with this one person, D, everything just kind of fell into place. So it was really easy, just no muss, no fuss. It was nothing's easy, but that was the sentiment I got when, it just kind of worked out that way. Well, I'm not with him. So
I just to have the song. I just so happened because we did the amazing cover.
Yes.
And I want to put. I'm glad you sent me multiple songs because I want folks to be able to hear her creativity as well. Go ahead and sneeze.
I don't want to sneeze. Thank you. Thank you so much for calling everyone's attention to it.
Well, awesome. I mean, you said it.
Awesome.
You little nose. So, all right.
Try to catch it.
So this one, A Song for D. I also love this one.
Okay.
I was listening to the words, and that's why I was like, wait a minute, you need to explain yourself on this one, Lucy. Lucy.
Stressful.
To do.
So without any further ado, let's do a snippet of the song.
I love it.
It's called A Song for D, in parentheses, easy. Oh, it'll help if I turn the volume up.
Loved before and gave all I had. So much stress and love just began, challenging me, breaking my heart. Relationships had been so hard. Then you came, you made me feel free. Feels the best it ever could be. How is it that you've sealed my past? I let it go, 'cause you make it so easy to be with you. Easy to be with you. Easy to be with you. Easy to be with you.
Indra Jones.
Wow.
Make it easy. That's, you know what? That's an amazing statement because,
That's a request.
yeah. You know, when it's
someone
easy,
who's out there.
when
That
it's
is a
easy,
request.
that means you're my life. You're not complicating it.
Amen and hallelujah.
You're
Let him use you.
complimenting it. Yes.
Yeah.
Indra, that was amazing. Beautiful. I just
Thank
need a
you.
glass of Moscato.
That's
or
what I
something right
not
now.
the Scott. I want real wine. But
Oh, wow.
it is what it is.
Real wine.
You was
Moscato.
gonna- I-
It's fine.
I don't- okay.
It's like dessert.
It is
Glass.
dessert.
It's too sweet. Too sweet for me.
What is your wine of choice, Indra?
I said that's too sweet, but my wine of choice usually is a port wine, which is a dessert wine and sweeter. It will be good. That's after dinner. No, I'm not a big wine person, but I would do a nice French Chardonnay.
Yes. Chardonnay.
Yeah.
Nice buttery.
I used to know a
light.
girl named Chardonnay, and
I
we went to junior high
cannot.
school. Her name was Chardonnay. I
Stop.
wonder what Chardonnay doing. She was good people.
Was she?
She looked like
Like hung out with Portia.
yeah,
Mercedes.
no, yeah,
No?
yeah, Chardonnay.
Cinnamon.
Her feet was kind of funny, like she walked in a circle.
I cannot.
Yeah, all right. Like she walked in a circle with her feet. Anyway, yeah, like she had on two left shoes. Chardonnay, where you going?
Here's my question. I know you got a lot going on, but when do we get to see you do your thing live again?
Oh, that's a great question.
Okay.
I do. Well, I will say I'll be sitting in at Julia Miranda's open mic tomorrow night at the Composers Room.
Okay.
Sahara. So I will be sitting in doing at least one song there. And I don't have confirmed dates coming up right now. I don't have confirmed dates right now, but there will be more. I'm just working on it, just trying to make sure that I do things like this and get out there so that when I am performing, people will come and see me.
We will.
Absolutely, we will.
Definitely. So that's all I'm
I have some people who were coming, but like I said, I was kind of off the scene for a little while, so I lost momentum, but I just gotta, make my way back out there. And you guys having me on the show has been just such an honor, and I'm just glad that you had me. And thanks to Keith. What a great guy.
I don't believe in
accident.
I was going to say that.
I don't believe
there's something called divine timing.
Right.
Because a lot of times we're like, what you should have, could have, but no, things happen the way they do.
Yeah.
And I'm excited that you're excited to be back doing what you do.
Yeah.
And then I'm just excited for an opportunity to come see you do it. So
Oh yeah, and I will let you know as soon as I have something confirmed.
Right.
But I do also have a band that I'm working with out here, a bunch of young guys, so that's cool. RJ Reyes, Marcus Flippin, and Micah Smith, really talented musicians.
Love it.
How can folks follow
great.
you? I know you have a big social media following, but how can we add on?
Yeah, please add on. My Instagram is Miss Indra Jones. That's MsIndraJones. And on Facebook, I am just look me up, Indra P. Jones.
Hey, I'm Googleable. You can Google me. I'm Googleable.
You can Google me. I had a website, but I don't know what happened to those people.
No.
But hopefully I will have indrajones.com again.
Absolutely.
Right.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Miss Indra Jones.
Yeah, you
Listen,
got it.
thank you so much. Thank you from the top, middle, and bottom of my heart, man. I truly enjoyed you. I enjoy your music. Keep doing what you do, Queen. You got 2 supporters right here. We're gonna
Thank
keep
you.
pushing.
And definitely adding the songs you sent to my after work cool down.
Oh,
vibe.
awesome. Oh,
Yes.
that's great. Thank you.
Some new good music. So
Yes,
absolutely.
especially when I get off work, I need to put on that film. I'm feeling good. You know what?
Yes.
I'm feeling good on
Be reminded
purpose.
of our blessings and our abundance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When people say, "How you doing?" I say, "I'm good on purpose."
That part.
And this is gonna help you feel
That's the
good on-
next song. Good on purpose.
I love it.
I'm feeling good on purpose.
Inspiration all
Yeah.
around.
No,
All the
seriously.
time.
Will you do a song called "I'm Feeling Good" or just on purpose?
I think I could. I could try that.
Yeah.
I could do
Just
that. I could sing.
called
Yeah.
on
See what
purpose.
happens. On
I love
purpose.
On purpose. Because
Okay.
we do a lot of things on purpose, and we don't know that we did that on purpose.
I like to say we do things. We're not really centered or present when we're doing things. We do things by rote and by habit,
Mhm.
but there's something about, just like you said, being present and on purpose.
Yeah.
What's the word? It just jumped out of my
Intentional.
head. Intentional. You knew it.
Intentional.
We're right there.
On
Intentional.
purpose, with purpose, intentional.
Yes.
I'm
Okay.
getting it. You guys are
That off
rubbing
my
off
line,
on me.
please.
I'm
Like,
getting
come on.
there.
Come on, sis.
Yeah, write that down. Indra, write that down.
Okay.
Don't write. Listen, I don't even want no credit for it. None. I don't want no
Oh,
credit.
cool.
But I do
Awesome.
the practice to hang up to
That
say
part.
I don't want nothing from it. I just see great things in your future. I don't profess to be a prophet or anything like that, but I can tell that with hard work, dedication, you have what it takes. You really have what it takes.
Thank you.
Please keep pushing, Queen. Please don't
Thank
get
you.
distracted. Put them blinders on. They put on those horses that's racing. Don't get distracted because
It's
we
time.
need to keep this good music alive.
And do exactly what we're doing, speaking this
Mhm.
into existence.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
literally, wait a couple weeks, and then I'm gonna text you or email you and go,
Where
talking
is it? What's going on?
yeah, well, hello.
Gosh,
We're gonna keep each
yeah.
other accountable. I love it.
I get a lot
Absolutely.
of that. I'm gonna soften up my head. So I did want to share that I'm repping my HBCU today. Yes, I am.
Oh, I love
Grambling
it. Come
State
on, Grambling
University.
University.
Well, I'm a Tiger too. I represent
Mhm.
the state.
Okay.
Where's your shirt? Where's your
I
shirt?
visit campus.
Wow.
No,
Oh,
sorry.
no.
Sorry,
They
force it
went
habit.
for a trimester. You tried.
Yeah, but I
All
did.
right.
I did pledge. You gave it for your sorors.
I did.
Phi
Sigma
Beta Sigma
Gamma Rho
Fraternity
Sorority
Incorporated.
Incorporated.
Okay.
Phi Beta Sigma Fraternity
Why does it take so long?
Incorporated.
It takes so long.
Oh wow, that's a while.
to be
But
able to-
game October 25th, the Battle of the Tigers.
Yes.
October 25th.
Las Vegas here,
Yes,
right?
it's in Las Vegas.
Yeah.
In Las Vegas Classic.
So you know what? We're gonna have to get some seats right next to each other. You put on your you keep your Grandma State on. Put my JSU on. Represent.
And I'll walk out there with my UNLV shirt on because that matters.
Of course, my first scholarship.
It
my
will. Everyone
Yes,
matters.
My first scholarship was the football scholarship. I got hurt, and I ended up doing a walk on to UC Davis. But I go hard for JSU because my aunt, may the Lord keep her spirit, keep her resting in peace.
Yes.
She is responsible for giving over, oh my gosh, countless numbers of scholarships to youth to go to Jackson State University.
That makes sense.
When she passed away, we went to Jackson.
I know a couple of Jackson State alumni.
Yeah, when we passed away, it was so many. We
have a huge Grambling State contingency here too.
Yeah.
A lot of
But there's so many kids that came up to speak and just said they want to thank her for,
that's awesome.
And so she went hard. So I gotta say,
HBCUs.
Yeah, man. Yes.
Love, love, love.
Aunt Janice Young, man. JY. All right. So we're gonna get some seats. We'll sit right next to each other. So I can wipe your tears every time. No, they're gonna get smashed because Jackson State football team is. The band is good.
There we go. I was like, and that's me. I mean, do we show up for the game?
Sonic Boom. All right. Anyway, Indra, thank you.
World famed. There you go. World famed.
Indra, thank you so much for making yourself available to come on today. Again, it was last minute, last night. I don't know. I felt the energy, and I said we're gonna make some changes.
You sure did.
So glad you did. I'm so grateful. Really, I am. Just almost speechless, but I'm super grateful. Just thank you so much. I appreciate this.
So, in closing.
Okay, don't.
Girl.
See.
Okay.
There's something wrong with me.
Okay, you're right. Yeah.
Every time I'm alone with you, you keep talking about you loving me.
All right, with the baritone.
Girl. I don't like how you're looking right now.
I want your face
I just
to do what you do. I think there are things you do better, but
that was okay.
That was cool.
That was good.
Here's the thing.
We're done.
She's the singer.
She's a professional singer.
She's amazing.
I am a great karaoke singer.
You are a nice
I am not even
host.
a karaoke
you are
singer.
A DJ. You are a musician. There are wonderful things that you are incredible at.
Indra, thank you so
Just
much for coming on the show.
Singing
we appreciate
and auditioning
you.
for everybody.
Yeah,
Thank you for having me. Thank you so much for having me. I will let you know when I have new music. How about that?
Yeah, no one said that.
But no one has ever said that.
No one has said it yet. So, and we've had some really amazing people. And again, I think you could be their DJ because you're excellent at that.
All right. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in.
And it's like I'm crushing his dreams. It's too much.
Appreciate it.
Only time he sings is here. You don't practice.
I was singing in the shower.
That's again.
Indra, thank you so much. That's my concert hall. Man.
All right.
Thank you, Queen. I appreciate
She's like,
you.
great.
Have a great night and a great rest of your week on purpose.
Thank
you.
See you again, Queen.
You're amazing,
Ladies and
talented
gentlemen,
voice.
Indra Jones.
Yes.
Indra,
Yes.
I don't like how you just put me out there like that.
You put yourself out there.
Tyrese, give me a little echo on this mic.
Nobody say sing.
Give me some
Did anybody
reverb.
say sing? I'm looking at the.
Give me some reverb on this mic if you can, brother. Just a little
now
reverb.
we have reverb.
Reverb on the mic, not volume. Reverb.
Okay.
Echo. Go. It's time to go. I'm so sad that we have to say goodbye.
That was nice. Okay, then you ruined it with the boo 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 boo.
That was boo boo.
Boo boo. You said boo boo.
That was boo boo. That was trash. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so very much. I appreciate you. We appreciate you so much. We got to get out of here. As I always say, listen, have a great rest of your week.
Please.
On purpose. On purpose.
On purpose. Breathe.
Man, I
Talk
am
to somebody.
D1. I am done.
My last name is Dunn. Zenja Dunn.
I know she was going to say that.
Thank you so much.
Just ruin the whole thing.
There's no ruin in it. It's just
goodbye.
what it is.
Just goodbye.
You're D1 and done.
Yeah. And I'm G1. I'm gone. Thank you.
Peace.
Indra, tune in now. 702, keeping it real. Let us show you how. Motivation. Conversation, black inspiration, thumping Indra, keeping it true. It's Vegas first to easy, all just for you. Talk, stay true. There's always something new. Zinja and Thump, watch how we move. Vegas finest, we hold the throne. Thumping Zinja, we set the tone. Welcome to the show, we in our zone. Welcome to the show, we in our zone.